So, the revamped Masha is coming to the mlbb town. And all I gotta say is that Moonton really burnt with this one. But let us be for real with this one here. Moonton is not doing this because they secretly love Masha as a design, but rather an upcoming anime collab skin. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's called One Bleach Man. And I think the main character is Goku if I'm not mistaken. But that kind of stuff is overrated. We need a My Hero Academia collab. Since I started watching that at 6 years old, I promise I'm not a LARPer. But anyways, back to the main topic. So is Masha good right now currently? Well, absolutely yeah. So why with the revamp? Like I already discussed that around a minute ago earlier. Because Moonton cannot stop their grubby little hands onto some big corporation's cheeks. Anyways, let's have a civil discussion around her skills and passive, compared to the new one on the advanced server. Remember her 4th HP bar? That was basically removed. That means that you cannot officially dodge skills or bait enemies with that, because it requires a slightly intelligent person to use her properly. So Moonton is trying to appeal all the above average IQ every person have out there. Why is that the case, you may ask? Well, that would require a 2-hour documentary video explaining that in full detail, but this is not it, this is Masha. Also, did I forget to tell you that the ultimate cooldown trick revolves around her HP bars? That's right, ladies and gentle legends. All you gotta do is go up to them and spam basic attack and ult until you die. That was just simply basic enough for the average person to learn her that way. But I really don't understand why they had to make her dumb down even further. But here are the new things that they added to the revamped Masha. First off, her fully stacked passive give her built-in lifesteal, bonus attack speed, and damage. On top of that with a 50% resilience. So by doing math and some calculations for that, you can stack in some tough boots and plug in some brute force. And the important question to that is, does she become legally unkillable? Because if yes, that's either one of the most broken things in the game, or a personal attack to anyone who mains the iconic garbage trio marksmans. That's right, I'm talking all of you Mia, Layla, and Hanabi users in the game. And that passive lasts until she dies or stops fighting. No fixed duration or anything on that matter. Once it's active, she's basically the final boss. The problem is getting it active in the first place, which against high mobility heroes is roughly as easy as teaching a cat to file taxes. Here are currently my vibes when comparing these two. The current Masha technically solos depending what role do you play her as. If you play her as XP role, you're more likely gonna push turrets to death and avoid teamfight as much as possible. But if you're playing roam Masha in that current state, you're more likely gonna juggle between those kind of playstyles. And my thoughts for the revamped Masha one? She seems more like a teamfight sustain machine. Requires a lot more patience than usual. And possibly can't even one-shot heroes like she used to. Well, at least of what I've seen from the advanced server, cause you never know. From what I've seen, around 90% of players on that server aren't really that great. It's like they were born and raised from the sewers by slugs. So you can't really trust anything when certain people from that server thinks the hero is bad, good, OP, or even just terrible. So that is my big disclaimer when discussing these topics. So I don't want to see a bounty on my forehead from the mlbb community. As I, a proud Filipino, will not bow down to the mobs of mlbbers. Am I right, ladies and gentle legends? Can I get an amen in the comment section below? And I might possibly heart your comment and respond to it. If you do so, want attention from me, of course. So what's the morality of the story? Is she good? Bad? Well, the truth is that she has a different playstyle, so you can't directly compare her to her old self. And I know forcibly playing different things is annoying, especially when you love the old thing. But complaining about the 4th HP bar removal without acknowledging the insane passive she gained in return, it's like complaining your car lost in a cup holder but ignoring the rocket engine they installed. The fact of the matter is that Masha is changing. The meta is evolving. Money is being made by people above our pay grade. All we can do is just adapt. Also, nothing in life is permanent. Not Masha's kit, not the meta, not your rank. So just sit there, breathe, and relax. That's all I gotta say about this Masha situation, if you can call it that. But of course, at some point in the future, I will make another video on Masha, depending if people are really excited for her or not. But who am I kidding? I don't care about people's opinion. All the opinion I care about is my own. That is the harsh truth nuke on Masha. But oh boy, I've seen quite a few controversies revolving around Argus, and how these quote-unquote Argus players are just LARPing as brain-dead slugs. But that's gonna be another video on that kind of topic, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I have nothing else to say in this sad situation, so I leave you guys with no commentary until the rest of the video. So enjoy while it lasts.
Our turret is under attack. You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Initiate battle. Request battle. In charge here. Well played. Request battle.
Never ever try to fool me!
Your team destroyed the turret. Killing spree. Slain Lord.
For fighting!
Killing spree. Okay.
Hold on! I'm trying to be
Killing spree. Mega kill. Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Your cowardice will unnerve my fury.
First blood.
My hands are made for fighting.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
For the glory.
You destroy the turret. Request that. You have slain an enemy. Killing spree.
Superb AoE. Superb tanking.
Mega kill.
For the glory of my ancestors.
An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Instant kill. Hold on. Clutch control.
Shut down. Has been slain.
My hands are made for fighting.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain.
Man, that match took quite long. I was at the edge of my seat. But luckily it came out a W. And I might see you guys again in a new Hirara video that's coming up. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe and like to the video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye now.